Hello. I wanted to offer what I hope will be a healing message in this really painful time. So, one of the fundamental things that we as therapists do is bear witness to the experience of our clients. And so, how do we do that? What does that mean to bear witness? We sit down in our chair and we do so as people with a ton of constructs. The way, in which we view the world. Our constructs are a result of the community that we are raised in, the culture in which we are raised in, the family of origin that we are raised in, not to mention just our own nature, our own point of view. And when another person is sitting before us and retelling us, recreating for us the relics of their experience, oftentimes that experience is really challenging, it's really painful, and sometimes it's really traumatic. And it's so crucial to remember as a clinician that all of those constructs that I sat down with are pretty irrelevant. And sometimes they can be quite harmful because the experience which is being shared with me and which I am witnessing was a result of a product of this person's community, this person's culture, this person's experience and family of origin and their point of view. And what we ultimately want to establish as we bear witness are two absolutes. I see you and I hear you. Because once we do that, we're able to create a path towards healing and empowerment and growth. So this is not easy to do, right? This is difficult to do even amongst families and friends. Think about a family member wanting to disclose a secret, a long-kept, painful, traumatic secret, and that being met with all different kinds of responses. One which may be like, well, why are you telling me this? I didn't do that to you. What do you want me to do that with it? With what you're saying, right? That could be one response. This is not easy to do, to bear witness to really painful and traumatic events. I want you to think about a difficult or challenging or even traumatic incident in your life, and I want you to consider how it was treated, how it was handled by the people in your life. Did they understand you? Did they ask you the right questions? Did they fully comprehend the enormity of what this meant to you and how it impacted you on a visceral level? Was your experience even acknowledged, or were you told, you got to get over this already? Was it discounted and dismissed? Because when that happens, when our truth is not only acknowledged but discounted, dismissed, or distorted, it creates a tremendous amount of dissonance, isolation, anger, and pain. And right now, what we are seeing unfolding before our eyes is a collective outcry of pervasive intergenerational trauma. And I'm encouraged to see that many white people are reacting to this outcry by using their voice, right, against injustice, by sharing and posting and writing letters and having difficult conversations with friends and all sorts, trying to become allies, reaching out to their Black friends and colleagues, asking them what they need. Some white people just don't know what to do. And some people are saying, you got to get over this, or, they're distorting the other's experience. And so just as it is fundamental to healing on a one-to-one on an interpersonal level to bear witness to someone's pain so that they can begin to heal, so that their experience is seen and validated and acknowledged. I feel that in this moment, more than ever, we need to respond to this collective outcry, to this plea, by bearing witness, by saying, I see you, I hear you. And once we do that in a really authentic way, the path towards change, the path towards healing will most likely become more clear. Not to mention that once we witness something, we are now embedded with a responsibility. We know it. We can no longer deny it, so we must act. I see you and I hear you.